the regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
He stopped in, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Oh, pass rush gets home.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Gators. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back the chance to pick up the first down.
Receiver in motion now. Looking for some space. It's 4. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. They go with a direct snap. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First and goal, they're trying to run it in. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida. They get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Dropping back. It's Hart. Caught in the backfield. It's Sanchez. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's McLeod. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The Hurricanes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Second down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Hart. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. He got it. The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He'll hand it off, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. The Gators will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Hart. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. To throw, it's Hart. The sure hands, it's McLeod. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught near the sticks. Sanchez. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Finds his man. It's Sanchez. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Hart. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Inside deals now from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Nice game, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Caught behind the line. It's Davidson. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's looking to scramble. The Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Defense does a good job of taking away the short routes and anything that might be close to the first down marker. The problem is they didn't account for the quarterback's legs. He pulls it down and picks up a first down.
Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Single back, takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
They're going to run it here. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Now, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
They'll run the option. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. You kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Miami offense back out of the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Caught over the middle. It's McLeod. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Hart. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? The receiver grabs it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
With a first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. Leaning on the run game here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Dropping back. It's Hart. He's running out of time here. Caught at the 30. Still running. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Nice grab. It's Simon. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Now it's 2nd down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So crucial touchdown, but that was just the first part. Now you got to execute the onside kicker to give yourself a chance to win the national championship.
Well, as you know, Chris, this onside kick, I think it's the toughest play in the game. Both special teams units know that the play is coming, and they understand the stakes as well. And if the kicking team can somehow get the ball, man, anything could happen.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Looking downfield, it's Hart. quick throw falls incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
20, Miami, 12.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
This one away.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. Beautiful catch right near the sideline against the foot down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Florida Gators.